review on the narrative life of Fredrick Douglass, written by the man himself, Fredrick Douglass. The narrative took place in the 19th century in Tuckahoe, Maryland, where he was raised by his grandmother because his mother was a slave on a separate plantation. He has little remembrance of his mother. She died when he was 7 years old. Douglass had no idea who his father was, but yet he was a more privileged slave than the average. Douglass managed to learn how to read and write on his own, and then later on ran away to Massachusetts with his wife. In Massachusetts, Douglass became a spokesman for the abolitionist cause for a newspaper. In later years, he would then found his own newspaper called the North Star in 1851. In 1861, when the Civil War erupted, Douglass would arrange regiments for black soldiers who wanted to fight, and also was an advisor for Abraham Lincoln. Education was the key and was the foundation of Douglass. What I don't like about this book is that it lacks physical traits of Douglass. I don't know if he's tall or short or slim or fat. The only thing they said was that he was black or light-skinned. The main conflict of the story would be the Civil War leading up to the Emancipation Proclamation, where the conflicts are based off the problems that he faced during that time period. I'll give this narrative a 9 out of 10 for it was very interesting and inspirational. Here I'm going to read a passage from the introduction of the book. In 1839, Douglass attended several public meetings on slavery where he made the acquaintance of William Lloyd Garrison, the distinguished journalist who published the abolitionist newspaper Liberator. Impressed by former slave eloquence and gift for public speaking, Garrison persuaded Douglass to become a spokesman for the abolitionist cause. This is inspiring to me because this just proves that you can be anything you want to be, because Fredrick Douglass, a former slave, is being appointed to a spokesman for a newspaper based off his appearance. It means that anyone can be anything they want to be through dedication and effort. That's what I learned from the story, and that's the narrative of Fredrick Douglass.